Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here for Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering Brady's eventually becoming a Raider. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Looking at what we're looking at after we saw last night Tom Brady's destruction on national television at the hands of the Dallas Cowboys. Essentially, Brady's done with the Buccaneers organization. The Buccaneers cannot transitional tag him. They can't franchise tag him. So he's going to be free to go as a free agent. He could sign back if he chooses to. I highly doubt it. But you got to think, with all he's done there with Mike Evans, with Godwin, with Julio Jones, with playoff Lenny, that offensive line, it's just been a lot this last year in particular. Tom is taking a beating. Tom has dealt with a lot of stuff off the field as far as his divorce, his children, and being away from the game of football during the season, breaking habits and traditions that he's not normally used to. And it's been a lot. I think it's been a lot on Tom. So what this does is you're starting to see the lining out west with the Raiders where this makes sense. Derek Carr was basically excused the last 2-3 games of the season because they told him, hey, essentially, we're going to get rid of you at the end of the season. Josh McDaniels was clear but not clear in letting him know that. And now you're looking at what we have to go with. And Tom Brady's essentially going to be potentially a Raider. When you're looking at what he brings to the table, he can't win you all the games like he normally does, but you can see he can still make throws. He still has some zip left in that arm. And what better offense designed does he fit in better than Tom Brady? What more power would he have than with Josh McDaniels in that offense and the organization? He can't go back to New England because I feel like going back to New England will all hell will break loose with him and Bill Belichick. I don't think that's going to work. So I'm looking at all the different options on the table. I don't see him going to a rebuild. I don't see him going to a young team where they need him as the savior to rebuild it. So the Raiders make the most sense. When you're looking at the offense, you do have a nice young running back. You do got a nice tight end. You got Devontae Adams in wide receiver, Hunter Renfrow. Again, Waller, the tight end. It just depends on what they want to do as far as bringing back Jacobs. But you have a core and a nucleus that can be built. You got to put some money into that offensive line because that offensive line does get quarterbacks hit a little bit. You got to work on that defense as well because that defense does give up a lot of points. But the offensive side, the ability to score points is there. When you look at the figuration of that offense, the offense is there. So I think that all signs point to New England Patriots West, which is the Las Vegas Raiders. And I think that, the writing's on the wall. I don't think Miami is going to have an opening. I know that Tua has been helmed the starter for next year. They want him back 100%. Coaching staff has already said that. I don't see New England doing a victory lap for Tom Brady. I think they're done with that because Tom's already cemented his legacy there. The only thing left is for him to go out west and try one more good run to try to get this. So I'm predicting Tom Brady to the Raiders. And unless there's some fortune somewhere else that we don't see. But what do you guys think? What do you think Tom's going to end up if he does not retire? Leave the comments in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the breakdowns and all the updates. And we'll see you in the very next video.